Okay, I woke up at 6:25 this morning, or at least that's when I looked at my phone. I wake up early pretty much every day. It's still dark outside and I still need to pack.
First, we had to stop by Buc-ee's. Everything went pretty smoothly driving to Dallas. If you don't know, Buc-ee's is a gas station and humongous convenience store with just so much food and stuff. And I got to meet Bucky himself right here. All right, we made it to the hotel. We stayed at the Fairfield in downtown, literally like 2 minutes from the convention center, and you could actually walk if you wanted to, which I didn't. It's like a 7 minute walk. Here we are the day before the show started. The vendors are setting up and we got to start looking at things. The prices were so amazing. Look at that huge Thai constellation. Wow, this variegated billietier. This was for sale, this huge gloriosum, which is like my favorite plant. UPT, Unsolicited Plant Talks, had tons of gorgeous Hoyas. Oh my gosh, look at this. I want more. Like, I just like the big ones. I'm really impatient. My buddy got a couple of these. Here is Moss Design Gallery. Here's Wild Roots Nursery in New Braunfels. I really want to go there in person. I'm going to drag my family on a road trip to go plant shopping and do other things too. Their prices were so good, y'all. My friends bought a couple of these Hoyas that were blooming. They had so many flowers and you could smell it. I was looking at these. The prices on these were really good. I really want more anthurium. I really love the leaves. So many here. Look at the size of this one. Oh my gosh. Love this Biorb terrarium, and Biorb is here with Steve's Leaves. They had some really amazing plants, begonias, of course, and huge plants that I don't normally see in this size. Look at that Charonier! Oh my gosh, I really love big plants, but then I'm like, where am I gonna put this? But I want them regardless. I have the space. Ooh, look at that Burl Marks flame. That is a future wish list plant. Cultivar from Katy, Texas. I have been there once, but it has been a long time and I need to visit them again. And also, they're Filipino owned and they also own a restaurant now that I need to see. Ooh, okay, over here was Art Garden Flowers and I got a ton of stuff from them. Their prices were so good. I went a little crazy. I just couldn't resist. Order from them from the last show and had success with acclimating. Look at the size of those Milanos. Ooh, I really liked this frame plant idea. I kind of want to do this. Plantasy Garden. I have gotten a bunch of plants from them before also. They are in Sugarland and they're so super nice. Their prices are great. Over here was Texas Plant Connection from Bryan, Texas, which is just a little bit north of Houston. We actually passed it on the way. Ooh, I want that Llano Cardi Road. They had a ton of beautiful plants. So I'd love to visit them sometime in person and see the whole shop. They're the ones selling the huge Gloriosum that I showed earlier, and they had 2 of those, and I know somebody definitely bought one of them. Ooh, those are beautiful. Want. My gosh, look at these leaves. I'm using my water bottle now for scale, just to show y'all how big all these leaves are. Look at this amazing display by Moss Gallery Design. He is located in Sugarland, Texas. He has a showroom. Look at these leaves. These are living works of art. Tons of Hoyas at the show for all the Hoya heads. Definitely need to go next time if you missed it. Some of them, the prices were so good too, and I knew people would snatch them up right away, and they did. is some pottery by Kaye Arts. So beautiful. Everything is handmade. I can't imagine how much time this takes and how much time it took to develop the skill to even be able to do that. After helping people set up, we then went to find dinner in downtown Dallas, which was a bit of an adventure. I could have just looked on the website and found out about parking, but instead we got lost, and then the parking ticket machine wasn't working. So that was a thing, but we finally got to eat and it was so good. Wow, look at all that sushi. We were at AT&T Park, which was really cool. Felt super clean, super safe. I had birria tacos and my friends had lobster rolls. I'm wet. I'm cold. My shoes got wet because the puddles are so big. It's raining and the weather actually got cold and we have a flat tire. So Daisy went to the convention and I stayed here because I have AAA. So a driver came out pretty quickly and is going to change the tire to a spare, and that should get us back home later. My shoes are wet. My shoes are wet even though I put that protective stuff because it's not really meant to be like submerged. And my sock is a little wet. And I'm gonna ask the front desk if I can have a towel because I'm freezing now. So there's the car across the street. The AAA guy just got the spare tire out of the trunk, and it is the front right tire, so he's working on that now. I'm so glad that my parents make me keep a AAA membership. I've had one since I started driving, and that was my dad's idea, and I'm definitely gonna thank him later, because yeah, we would not be able to get home. I mean, yeah, like we don't know how to change a tire. Sorry, I guess that is a skill that we need to learn. And also I don't want to, and it's raining. So then the next day, my friend gave me a t-shirt to put on top of my clothes since I was so cold and wet. They went and bought a couple of these plants immediately. Here's Carnivoro. I got 2 of my pinguicula from them. They specialize in carnivorous plants and they're located in Austin, Texas. They also have anthurium. Here's Daisy working hard, getting everybody checked in. Time for another coffee. There was a bird in the building. Decided to have lunch in Deep Ellum. Hot ramen was perfect for this yucky, cold, rainy day. I accidentally got mine too spicy, but I survived. It was really delicious. was at this cookie place that I realized I lost my debit card. Somebody found it on the street and turned it in.
We are at Discount Tire waiting for a new tire. There's a lot of people, a lot of cars. I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm like losing my resolve.
This is when we realized we were going the wrong way. The rain cleared up and we were on our way home, for real, the correct way. Stopped at Buc-ee's one more time to get treats for the family. We were pretty much in Houston, so we couldn't get lost again from here. Okay, it's super late. I just got back from Dallas because so much stuff happened. We didn't get to drive back as early as we wanted to. Super tired, really want to get to bed, but I have to open up my plants and make sure everything's okay and get them in water at least. But I wanted to show what all I got, okay? So here is a Philodendron Splendid. I haven't opened it yet, but I'll just tell y'all first what I got. Okay, these first 5 I pre-ordered from Aroid Asia. Okay, a Philodendron Dark Lord, a Philodendron Giganteum Marble Variegated, and I can already tell like it is a little thirsty, but of course, like, you know, they are bare root, like, I mean, they're in sphagnum moss, but they're thirsty. They've come a long way, I'm sure. And a Philodendron McDowell. This looks perfect. Oh, and a Monstera Adansanii Variegated Indonesia. And the one that I had actually had a yellow leaf, and they saw it, and they traded me, like, without me even asking, for this better one, which was so considerate of them, and, like, it's good that they caught it. Okay. Next up, okay, so that was 5 plants. Next up, I bought 7 more plants. I know, crazy. Okay, from Art Garden Flowers, Indonesia. The prices were just so good. I went a little crazy, okay? So here is a Philodendron Strawberry Shake. My boy Ricky also gave me a t-shirt. A Philodendron Red Anderson. And I will show all of these like once I've opened them up, and in like daytime lighting, to really show how beautiful they are. An Anthurium crystallinum, Anthurium forgetii, Philodendron domesticum variegated, and a Florida Beauty, even though I actually have a Florida Beauty already. Like, this one is just so much, it's so nice. I couldn't resist. Okay, and then, wait, there's more. Oh, wait, yeah, here we go. And then this huge Aglaonema Siam Jade. Okay, and then I have, oh, over there, my Tropicals plants. Oh my gosh, so this is my Philodendron SP Columbia. Let me make sure. Yes. And when I picked these up, I mean, I think it would have been true for any of these that were pre-ordered. They said I could open them up and look through them, make sure, you know, I was satisfied with everything. And the ones that I bought like at the show, not pre-ordered, from Art Garden Flowers, the owner Ricky was so kind. He wasn't busy at the time, like there weren't other people yet, because I was a day early volunteering. He helped me pick out the best specimens of each plant that I wanted, which was so awesome of him. And I had ordered from him before the last show also, so I have um, really good experiences with him. Okay. This is, ooh, okay, this is an Anthurium Vici, super narrow, from Tropicals from South America. I already have a Vici, but mine is so small. And this was a really great price, so ta-da! I'm gonna move this actually so that the light is not behind me. Yeah, I think this will be a better view. Okay. And then this last one, what is this one? Let's see. Oh, a Philodendron luxurians velvet. I did look at this at the show and I did see that like some of the leaves were a little bit yellowed because Thirsty traveled a long way, so that leaves a goner, but it's fine. Like you kind of expect with imports, like you're gonna win some and lose some. It's part of the territory, and the price is what makes up for it. Okay, so while I am opening these up, let me tell you about some of the misadventures we had. Oh my gosh. So many things happened and went wrong, but you know what? I just, for the most part, try to stay positive. I was like, this is all part of the adventure. It did seem like a lot of things in such a short time span, like in 36 hours. Maybe if things had been spread out a little bit, like over a week, it wouldn't have seemed so chaotic. But, oh no, this was rotted. Let's look at everything else. Okay, but yeah, since it all happened within like less than 48 hours, it seems so crazy. Mistakes were made, you know, a lot of things were things that we were doing for the first time, and so we learned some lessons. Like Daisy was right, we should have taken an Uber from the hotel to dinner because trying to find parking in downtown was so crazy, and I didn't think of just looking at the website, and it even said what parking garage to go to and all of that. And Daisy figured that out, and so I found the garage and I was able to navigate, which was like my one job for the trip, was that I was supposed to find places with easy parking and also navigate to them. Okay, so there is like one yellow leaf, it looks like, and I did lose a leaf that was like the stem was rotted, but you know, this is like something that I can work with, I hope. Oh, I just lost another one. Okay, I still think that I can work with this. Let's see. How's this one? I don't want to like, okay. It's beautiful. Another stem is a little iffy. Sunny,
Yeah.
what you trying to do?
I mean,
Okay, so
the biggest thing.
This is the biggest one.
Yes, it is. Okay, so like the biggest disaster is that we got a nail in our tire. We don't know when it happened, but the tire just like leaked air overnight. And when the valet brought it out at the hotel, someone said, "Your tire is flat." And it was completely flat. And it was pouring rain since 11 o'clock last night. And it was raining, pouring all morning in Dallas. The puddles were like this deep. Thank you. My socks and shoes were wet. I was like soaked all the way down to my underwear. And it was so cold. Like the weather cooled from the rain. Plus, I was all wet. So Daisy took an Uber to the convention because she was already late for volunteering. I stayed with the car and called AAA since I have a AAA membership. My dad has made me have a AAA membership ever since I started driving, and he's right. I didn't really think that it was a big deal, but made a big difference. So the AAA guy came, and he actually got there in 20 minutes, which is pretty fast. He was already in the area. He changed the tire to our spare, and then we used that spare like just in the downtown area, but we couldn't drive that all the way back to Houston. So, oh, I also didn't get enough sleep last night because I made the mistake of drinking a soda at dinner, which like when I'm at home, I know better than that. But then I couldn't sleep last night till like 11. And then I slept terrible. I was having nightmares. And then I woke up at 5 something. So I didn't get enough sleep. Then I was an hour and a half late on like my scheduled coffee time. So we get to Discount Tire and I'm just like hopeless.
This is a lot.
Yes, it is. And the guy's like, "Oh, it could be up to an hour and a half." And I was like, no. But the chairs were comfy. Bathroom was clean. I changed into my comfy clothes. Like shorts and a t-shirt instead of the dress that I was wearing. So I think that helped. And I had my coffee. And it ended up being done in 30 minutes, which was amazing. So it actually went by so much faster than I thought with, like, there were so many people when we got there, but I guess, like, they all finished up at the same time or something. Because they cleared out pretty fast, luckily. So we were able to drive home. And then driving home, it was raining so hard. Couldn't even see, like, we actually got lost. Long story short, but just for like a few minutes, like we weren't too far off track. We were able to like backtrack. And yeah, we still got home in a pretty good amount of time. This is my strawberry shake. These are all wish list plants. And I'm like, you know, the prices are so good. I went a little crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? I'm insane. Like, where am I going to put all these? But I'm sure I'll figure it out. They're worth it. Trying to get all this sphagnum moss out of the roots so that I can put these into vases of water. And I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight, which it's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've only done 2 out of 15. Oh my god. Maybe I should start with the thirstiest ones first. I'm just so tired because I didn't get enough sleep, and like sleep's really important to me. I have like a very strict sleep schedule, and Daisy was making fun of me
because I go to bed early, and then she actually passed out at 8:15. Like, as soon as her head hit the pillow, she was knocked out. And, like, I was awake for, like, 3 more hours, and I was, like, doing stuff around the room, and I was, like, trying to be really quiet, and it seemed like everything was so loud, and she didn't even notice. Like, the room was, like, really modern. There wasn't carpet. It was, like, concrete, like, I don't know. It's like concrete, but like painted, I guess. Which I like that. I think it's like really clean because carpet is nasty. But of course, like everything echoed. Okay. This one went by a little faster. So pretty. Like even now with like the bad lighting, you can tell like all the colors in the velvetiness. This one feels like it's in a little pot, which is weird. I wonder why. Do you need to pass?
No.
Because there's like stuff here.
No, that's I have pink.
Yeah, but you don't want to accidentally step on this stuff because it's just going to get stuck to your feet. You might not like that.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. Now I've done 3 plants. Okay. Oh, also earlier today, I survived demon level spice, I think, because I ordered ramen and I asked for the spice to be adjusted, but Daisy doesn't think that they adjusted it because she tried it and she was like, oh my gosh, that's like so spicy. So I don't know, maybe like the 3rd level down was still really that hot. I don't know. Or I survived like the hottest level, who knows? Because like that was the default, was the hottest level, and I, you know, put on the little kiosk ordering thing to lower it down like to the 3rd one down, but Daisy said it still seemed really hot because she tried it too. And I got a soda for that because I thought like, okay, that's sweet, it'll counteract it. And I was like, no, actually like the carbonation is hurting my mouth even more. So then,
So what? How are you even supposed to move that?
we'll sweep it up, but if you need to pass, let me know and I'll like carry you over there. Or you could go around, like open those doors.
Why what door?
Like if you need to go up the stairs, you can go that way. Or you can go this way. Just let me know if you want to go upstairs, okay? If you need to go past what I'm doing here.
How did I even move that stuff though?
Daddy can sweep it.
Oh.
Like when I'm done.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah.
Let
Then
me know when you want me.
okay.
There was only like a watermelon in here.
Yes. Okay, so then when we were leaving the ramen restaurant, I dropped my debit card outside the restaurant on the sidewalks then.
Yeah, that was us.
And we walked like a blockish away to a cookie place. And I realized there, like, I didn't have my debit card. So we go back. I asked the restaurant if it was there. They were like, what kind of card is it? What does it look like? And I described it. And they were like, yeah, here it is. Someone found it outside on the sidewalk and turned it in. Thank goodness.
There are good and honest people. Thank you, person outside of Oni Ramen in downtown Dallas today, Saturday, October 28th, around like 1-ish. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ben also says thank you. Whew. Well, it worked out. That worked out.
Now they're happy. I can don't set up in here.
It's probably this moss that smells. I don't even know. Oh, I met some really cool people at the show. I met Tulsa Plant Man. Oh man. From Instagram. He was there. He drove down from Oklahoma. I'm not sure how far that is. It's not too far, I guess, since Dallas is like further up north. I met Andrea from Aloha Plant Life, and she's going to be doing a video of the show. So that was cool. And I met Steve, the Steve of Steve's Leaves. Then there were some people that I met like for the second time. I didn't get to see everybody that like I know from Instagram because it was so crazy, such a crazy day, with like the tire and everything. Plus like I was so tired from lack of sleep by the time the show actually started because we got there, like I woke up so early and then we got there early. So then by the time general admission came in, like we had already been going, you know, for hours. Okay, let's see. I do see like there's a yellow leaf, but overall really beautiful. And these are all plants that like I wouldn't be able to buy. Like I don't mind acclimating the imports. I followed some really great instructions from YouTubers. I put them in water. I give them humidity. And I do it for a long time. Like one person, I think, said she acclimates them for like 2 or 3 weeks. And so that's what I did. And it worked out for me so far. This is so beautiful. Okay, which one is this? Oh my gosh. Wait, which one is this? I don't even know anymore because is this my crystalline?
Crumble of it.
Yes, you do.
It's a big crumble of it.
Yes, it is. Okay. If this is my crystallinum, like, okay, I'll find
This is the biggest one of it.
the ones that I'm looking for. They've got to be somewhere in here. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna unwrap every plant here because it's gonna take so long. And I was gonna say something, but just like other crazy things that happened at the show, but I can go into more stories another time. Yeah, so I'm gonna just get this done tonight.